This is the Monday morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for the 5th of November, and hey, this Saturday's the day. This is our annual spotter training. Everybody asks, when do you train? Well, we do it once a year, and Saturday is the day. Storm Alert Extreme is at the BJCC in downtown Birmingham. Saturday, we start at 9. We'll get you out of there by the time the Alabama-Texas A&M game kicks off. And you'll learn more about storms than you've ever learned before. This year, we got a great session on dual polarization radar by Kevin Laws of the National Weather Service. I'll be speaking on the Skywatcher program, live streaming, social media. Brian Peters will be training. Everybody that's trained before needs to come for retraining. And, of course, if you've never been, you need to show up to help make the severe warning process better. So we'll see you Saturday at the BJCC in downtown Birmingham. And, by the way, of course, you get to go to the Alabama International Auto Show free when we're done. How about that? Skycam shot this morning. That's the Coleman Skycam. Looks like a little fog there. There's a look at downtown Birmingham and the campus of the University of Montevallo, where temperatures are mostly in the 30s around the state, pretty chilly. Ooh, another strong wave. You can see it very clearly showing up around Kansas City, and that's going to be rotating through here tonight and produce some rain for the state tonight and early tomorrow, and also help to spin up a big nor'easter up the Atlantic seaboard that'll be getting a lot of attention. Yeah, it's pretty cold this morning. In fact, Fort Payne is at freezing. Cullman, 33. Anniston, 36. Low 40s for Birmingham and Tuscaloosa. And I don't think we get out of the 50s tomorrow with clouds hanging tough. There's a watch morning map. Pretty quiet around the nation this morning, although we note fog issues for parts of the Texas and Louisiana coasts. But you'll begin to see a lot of watches and warnings coming up for the Northeast in advance of that nor'easter later today. Severe weather possibilities, a slight risk along the immediate coast of upper Texas and Louisiana. That does include New Orleans and Baton Rouge. That's where there will be a little instability involved with this thing tonight. But around here, the air is cool and stable. So while you might hear a little thunder, severe weather probably not going to happen. And there's the rain for the next 5 days. This is suggesting rain amounts of 1/4 to 1/2 inch, and that sounds about right. And again, the bulk of that will come tonight into tomorrow morning. Let's check modeling. This is the GFS. Hey, we're back on standard time. So this is the 06Z run. We get the model data earlier now because the models are on UTC. They don't change with the time change here in the United States. This is valid at 12 noon today, and you can see the strong energy coming down into northwest Arkansas. And that's what will be squeezing out the rain tonight. This is at noon today, and we're dry, but clouds should begin to increase. You can see rain off to the northwest. Let's go to the 4-kilometer NAM. This will give you a pretty good idea of who gets wet and when. This is valid this evening at 7 o'clock, and by golly, rain is already in here. If the NAM is right, we might start to see rain over northwest Alabama late this afternoon. And this is suggesting rain could be as far east as I-65 by 7 o'clock this evening. So here comes the rain. You can see those thunderstorms on the Texas and Louisiana coast down in the warm sector. This is 10 o'clock tonight. All of Alabama is wet. And again, some thunderstorms moving into Mobile and Baldwin counties. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. The rain tapering off. This is still suggesting some rain in scattered pockets, especially on the eastern side of the state. And by 12 noon tomorrow, it's pretty much over. But again, it's going to be cloudy. It could be a little drizzle. And another wave kind of clips the state tomorrow evening. In fact, let's look at the upper pattern tomorrow. You can see how that deep trough is advancing into Georgia. And still a little more energy back to the northwest. But tomorrow should be just a cloudy day, rain ending in the morning, and cool with temperatures in the 50s. And then for Wednesday, a trough is established over the eastern United States. Wednesday for us, we think will be dry. The sky becomes partly to mostly sunny. We'll get up around 60. And there's the surface chart, and there's your nor'easter. Now, this is the GFS at noon on Wednesday. We are breezy and cool here. The GFS has been a little bit of an outlier to the east. I mean, it still looks very windy and wet for the immediate coast, but nothing for the interior. But if you look at the European, which has been performing much better this season with these type systems, it's got a very deep surface low, 983 millibars, that is just below the southern tip of New Jersey. And this is the last thing our friends need up there, recovering from Sandy. I mean, this is going to drive a lot of wind and rain for the coastal cities, New York and the New Jersey coast. That's just bad. I mean, they'll see very strong winds. A lot of rain, and that if this solution is right, there's potential for interior snow. So we'll watch that, but again, that's not a good situation there. Let's go to Thursday. We're dry, and temperatures will start to warm up. We'll probably be in the low 60s, maybe low to mid 60s on Thursday. The GFS is at 62. There's Friday, another beautiful day, highs in the upper 60s. And how about a gorgeous day to start the weekend on Saturday? This is at 500 millibars back aloft. Boy, look at the big trough in the west, though. That's going to be cold and unsettled out there, but we are in dry air, so sunny with a high close to 70. That'll feel very nice. A great day for football or anything else, but look at the cold air flooding the west. And potential for a big snowstorm over North Dakota. And then Sunday, ooh, look out now. This might be a day for strong to severe storms in advance of that cold push from North Texas up through Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, and parts of Missouri. So just be aware of that. For those of you that maybe are out there, that the end of the weekend could be pretty active. And we'll go to Monday a week from today. And again, a very strong trough is lined up from Minnesota down into East Texas and Louisiana. And down below that, a batch of strong storms, maybe severe potential, coming through the Mid-South. That would include places like Memphis. And then Monday night, the storms are pushing in here. The surface low is pretty far north. It's up over the UP of Michigan, under 1,000 millibars, but that could set up maybe a chance of strong storms late Monday or Monday night of next week. And obviously, we're 7 days away, but there's been very good model consistency in this idea, and we'll watch that carefully in the days ahead. Let's go out there and check the end of the forecast. This is the 20th of November, and a little energy, a little short wave off to the west. And boy, it's cold here. It's a pretty chilly-looking high that's over North Carolina, but if that's right, that would be dry and pleasant. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 in Birmingham this evening if you can at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock on the live stream or on the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday, and God bless.
Does your weatherman have a face for radio? ABC 3340's James Spann may be hair-challenged, but he sure is entertaining, especially when he teams up with everyone's favorite radio duo, Rick and Bubba. From the radio airwaves to the small screen, it's the Rick and Bubba TV show 5 days a week. Watch Rick and Bubba along with ABC 3340 Chief Meteorologist James Spann, Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. on the Nashville Network, provided by ABC 3340.